Well, everyone, Irish eyes are smiling yet again this season. The Irish get a huge win over BYU today, 17-14. It was a hard-fought game, but the Irish pulled it out and got the W. And this Irish fan is really happy. I mean, 7-0 for the first time since 2002. We remain undefeated. We just keep on rolling, and it's been fantastic. And I couldn't be any more thrilled. Now, before I go any further, I want to give my props to the BYU Cougars. I mean, they were everything as the media made them out to be. They were a tough physical team, and they're a pretty solid team too, and they showed that on that field today. I mean, they played us tough, and they made us earn every bit of that victory today, just like Stanford did last week. So, BYU, my hat's off to you. I mean, Bronco Mendenhall has done a great job with that program, and I do think that's a program that's only going to get better, so I would definitely look out for these guys in the future. But, anyway, as happy as I am with this victory and to be 7-0, this today was a performance that I sure as heck would not write home about, that's for sure. It just too many unacceptable mental mistakes that were made out there today. First off, 3 personal foul penalties, just unacceptable and ridiculous. I mean, come on, guys. A lot of these guys are veterans that should know better. I mean, when the play is dead, you don't put your hand on another player. That's guaranteed a flag every time. I mean, look, I've played football before. I get that it's an emotional sport, it's physical, and sometimes your emotions do get the better of you. But you have to keep your emotions in check because it's only going to hurt your team in the long run. And those 3 personal foul penalties could have hurt us today. But it wasn't just those. There were a lot of other mental mistakes. In that first half, a lot of poor tackling on defense. I mean, just tackles that should have been for sure were just completely whiffed at times, and just inexcusable. That cannot happen. I mean, with as well as we've been playing so far this year, I mean, I'm not worried about us giving up a couple of touchdowns. I mean, it's just natural that all defenses are going to give up scores. You can't go the whole year with only getting scored on 3 times. But just when it all goes back to basic football. Wrap up the ball carrier and take him down. But it was just ridiculous to see us miss so many tackles like that when that is not the kind of defense that we are. So inexcusable. Let's see, what else was there today? Oh yeah, I mean, Tommy Rees did have an interception, but that really wasn't his fault because that was a pass that should have been caught by DeVaris Daniels, and it was just overall today. It was just a lot of mental mistakes and even a few coaching mistakes at times because there were some points in the game where I did not understand the play calling. Like, for example, there was a nonstop streak of it at one point where it was run, pass, over and over. Well, you can't do that. You can't win games like that. And you have to mix things up. And today was just another example of where at times we're not utilizing the talent that we have. And, that's got to change. We have to clean these mistakes up. And on top of that, we left 6 very crucial points on that field today. I mean, thank God they didn't come back and hurt us, but I don't understand what was wrong with Kyle Brinza today. I mean, he's been clutch all season long, 10 of 12 coming into this game, and he badly misses two field goals that are very, very manageable. One was a 28-yarder, and I think the other one was, a 34-yarder, I believe, but I could be wrong. But it was somewhere in there. They were both makeable field goals and from reasonable distances. So when you add all these mistakes together, that could have easily meant a loss for us today. And these are mistakes that we have to clean up. I mean, myself personally as a fan, I'm tired of seeing them. We are too good of a team to be making these mistakes, and some of them familiar mistakes from last year. It can't happen. Because I'll tell you, and so far we've gotten away with it. We've gotten away with it this year so far. But here's the thing. If we play like we did today next week at Norman against Oklahoma, it's going to be a long night. But you know what? I'll save that for my preview for that game next week. But just that's all I can really say about this game is we have to clean up our mistakes. The mistakes we made today were inexcusable, and they can't happen. If we want to win championships and whatnot, we got to clean it up. Simple as that. Now, aside from all the negatives, don't get me wrong, there were plenty of positives in this game today. First off, that defense, even though they struggled a little bit in the first half, they really picked it up in that second half, and they rose to the occasion yet again and shut down that Brigham Young offense. Manti Te'o in particular, another great performance. Had the one interception and I believe 10 tackles, I think, give or take a few. I haven't seen the final stats yet, but it was somewhere around there. And then offensively, Theo Riddick and Sierra Wood both ran for over 100 yards, and Theo Riddick in particular, what a workhorse he was today. I mean, the big key play was that 55-yard run that got us inside the red zone, led to a touchdown. Or actually, I think that only led to a field goal at the time, but whatever. Theo Riddick is my game MVP. He busted his tail off today, and he got the job done. He helped put us in position to win this game. Just running hard all day long, and the same as Sierra Wood, but just Theo Riddick, he stuck out today. So, yeah, guys, that's really all I can say about this game today is, it was great to get the win, but we really had to earn it. And, the mistakes we made really could have cost us. And, as I've said a million times already in this video, and I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but we have to clean up our mistakes and get consistent on offense. That's all there is to it. So, but despite all that, we got the win. We're 7-0. Still in great position to make a run at the BCS and possibly a national championship. But still got 5 tough games left to play. So we're going to continue to take it 1 week at a time. So with that, guys, this is ND Sean 45 signing off. Go Irish! I'll see you guys for my Oklahoma preview.